When you get to know yourself, you can finally change yourself.
Yes, indeed. Recognize what you want may not be what you need.
One of the biggest misconceptions is that it's selfish when you focus on yourself. But here's the thing. When your life gets better, everyone in your circle gets better because of you. So don't you want a better life? Hey there, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If we haven't had a chance to meet, my name is Callie Ammons. I'm a type 3 on the Enneagram, and I'm a certified Enneagram life coach. My passion is helping people understand themselves so much more deeply, because when we get this piece and understand what's happening on an internal level, it changes the way we live every single day, and it gives us this confidence and this understanding to know how to live with intention and actually create a life that we're so proud of living. So today we're talking about type 5s and how in the world they can refuel their energy tank. So type 5s on the Enneagram are called the investigator or the thinker, and they have a very limited amount of energy compared to all other Enneagram types. And fun fact, my husband Kramer is actually a type 5 on the Enneagram. And so I get to live very closely to one, and they are such beautiful, complex humans. They really are. I love type 5s. I have some close friends that are type 5s as well. But one of the things is that they get depleted of their energy, and it's exhausting to them because they feel like, where did my energy go? And how in the world do I get it back in order to do the task, the things, the relational things from a day-to-day basis in order to survive? So I'm going to give you 3 strategies today. If you're a type 5 or if you know a type 5, share this video with them. But 3 strategies to really help you increase your energy and to help you know how to navigate this. Have you ever been on a walk before and you saw where there was like a little creek and it's completely dried up? It kind of looks ugly, right? Like there's the dirt, it's brown, it's rocky, it just looks dry, it kind of feels depressed, compared to when that creek is full and there's like this crystal clear blue flowing water. You can hear the sound of it hitting against the rocks, and it's just like you just breathe it in, and it feels so good when that stream is full and it is flowing. Well, that's kind of how Enneagram type 5s feel when they're depleted of energy, is like a dried up creek where they don't want to feel that way. It doesn't feel great, and it feels like crusty. It feels really, maybe depressed is the right word, but just dry and hard, and like there's nothing left to give. There's nothing left to give. They don't have anything else. When you and I can understand this, if we're not type 5s, and we can understand that that's how they feel, like it is so depleting, like they're completely depleted. When we understand that's what they're experiencing on an internal level, it really makes me increase in compassion. And I'm like, wow, how can I get their creek filled back up so that they are free flowing, so that they can have resources for other people, but also just for themselves? Because at that point of depletion, they don't even have anything left to give for themselves. And that's not a great place to be in. So give the type 5s in your life so much grace and compassion, and just understand where they're coming from when their energy tank is low. So here are the 3 strategies that I have for you if you're a type 5, or share this with your type 5 friends. This is what can help you increase your energy levels. The first thing is, for about a week, I want you to really observe yourself, and you're an observer. So this is in your strengths. You just really need to go inward. I want you to make a list of what completely depletes you. Like, are there specific people in your life that deplete you? And if so, when do they deplete you? Is it through text messages, phone calls, talking in person, seeing them? Is it the projects that you're working on at work? Like, really observe your life. And I want you to make a list of all of the things that really deplete your energy. And you can kind of rate it, like on a scale of 1 to 10. What ones are like, oh my gosh, the second I see this person, it's like 10, I'm depleted, versus like someone else you might see, it's like a 3 or 4 depletion. That can be really helpful and insightful, because it is going to be different for each person, especially for type 5s, to look at what in their season of life that they're in, what is currently depleting you, and really taking note of your energy and where that's going. Then this is still point number 1, but on the opposite side of that is take note of what energizes you. What makes you feel filled up? Is it when you drink your cup of coffee in the morning? Is it when you get to go on a walk by yourself and you get to listen to your favorite podcast? Is it when you talk with your spouse for not more than 30 minutes, but about 30 minutes? It really makes you feel energized. What is it in your life, your circumstance? And it could be like the smallest details of like walking into a clean house makes me feel really energetic. Awesome. Write that down. What we want to do is really observe your life and figure out these energy levels and what is depleting energy versus what is filling that creek back up in your life. Okay. Then this is what we're going to do. So step number 2, after we've observed this, is you're going to do everything you can in your power to incorporate those things that give you life and energy more into your life and throughout the day. So if you get depleted after being with a specific person, and let's say you can't just get rid of them, like you have to be around this person, how can you, right after spending time with them, go do one of those exercises or things that give you so much energy? So maybe like going to the gym gives you energy. Okay, so you plan on going and working out right after having lunch with this specific type of person. This situation is going to be so situational for you and based on your energy levels. But that's how I want you to think, and think about how you can incorporate from day to day more of those small moments to level up your energy again. The third thing that you're going to do, and I know this can sound kind of weird, so I really want you to like hear this with an open mind, because this is going to help you. Like if you apply this piece of knowledge, it's going to help you. I want you to focus on getting connected with truly your mind, your body, and your soul throughout the day. This is an exercise you can do like in the moment of being busy. But even in quiet moments, you can do this. So what this looks like is, for you as a type 5, you are so in your head, just like for me as a 3, I'm so in my emotions. And it's really important for us to get grounded as an entire being and to really take inventory of like, what do I feel right now? Like literally, as I'm sitting here talking to you, it's like, is there any tension in my body? Is there anything that's stressing me out? How does my jaw feel? Like, is it tight? Is it loose? Am I talking with like my authenticity? Like, do I actually feel energetic? Am I connecting with you? Or do I feel this need to perform right now? Am I tense and trying to do things perfectly? And if so, why? Doing that throughout the day and just getting present with yourself, taking a deep breath and feeling, how do I feel? What is going on in my body? What is going on in my mind? That is going to help you as a type 5 take all of the things that happen in your head and get grounded with yourself and actually move to this place of self-awareness to identify if there's something going on within you that you might need to deal with. You might need to journal through. You might need to have a conversation. You might need to take a day off of work. Whatever it is, it gets you grounded and more aware of what's actually happening on an internal level. And that's the goal. That's the goal, is that you're moving to this place of self-awareness, understanding more so what's happening instead of just like, oh, I feel stressed or I'm low energy. Okay, why? Why is that happening? And what can we do so that you can move forward and increase that energy tank so that you have the full capacity you need to live a full and abundant life? I also want to remind you before you click off of this video that you need to give yourself grace when you feel low energy, or you might have the temptation to be like, oh, I wish I had more energy like type 8s or type 7s or something. Don't get caught up in that. Give yourself grace and know that that is your gift, is that you are so intellectual. You are so good at thinking and being strategic because you do withdraw more because you need to refuel that energy. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's just something to be aware of, to steward the best you can to grow and increase those energy tanks, but to know that you don't have to be like someone else. God made you perfectly, and you trying to alter or change or be like someone else or have more energy like another person in your life is not going to work out for you. Be you, be confident in you, because you are enough. If you want to learn more about yourself, more about the Enneagram, more about how to navigate these things that I just mentioned, I have a free training that I would love to invite you to, where in this training, I'm going to teach you how to understand yourself so much deeper on 4 different levels that I'm going to guide you through and teach you all about. If you want to head over to that free training, you can go to callieammons.com/free training, or just click the link down below in the comments and you can sign up for that training right now and watch it. I'll send it straight to your inbox so that you can get started on it, because when you know yourself, you can change yourself and you can change those around you. And that, my friend, is the power of self-awareness.